Well, hi everybody. Today is the 27th of December. So yesterday was Boxing Day. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. No, we had a good Christmas. We had a bit of a different one this year, but it was still a good Christmas. As you can probably tell, I've got a new camera. Hopefully this is my first video with it, so hopefully it's going to be a lot better camera, because I've only ever really had a Hero 3, Hero 4, and then I had, you could get the £100 ones. They were just called a GoPro Hero. I did them for a little while. I don't know if they still do them ones. And I only ever had, well, most of my videos have been done with that Hero, I think it was a Hero 4 session. Yeah, mine was a Hero 4 session. So this is the new Hero 8. And I've had a little look at it, but I haven't really done anything with it yet. This is the first bit of anything I've done with it. And yeah, but so far it's all got the touchscreen on the back, and it's all quite new to me, because I haven't actually ever really had a look at anything newer than a Hero Session 4. So I haven't had a lot to do with them. Just from what I've seen and looked at them, it's a bloody good camera. I don't know what it's like I'm now in Anthony's pig shed, feeding Anthony's pigs. He's not here today, so he's asked if I could just feed him for him. Oh, so sorry if it's a bit jumpy, but by the looks of it, from the camera on the back of the screen on the back of the camera, stabilisation on this camera is far better. Far better than any other GoPro camera I've had. So I'm just gonna set you up so you can watch me feeding Anthony's pigs. His pig pens are a bit of a mess because he's got a boar that likes to jump the fences, and he has just made a mess of the fences, so it's gates held up with string in it at the moment. But we are going to be getting rid of him in the next couple of weeks, so we'll be able to fix up his pens and make it a bit better and a bit nicer for them all. But there's no point in doing it at the moment, because they're just going to get flattened again as soon as we fix them. So we're going to get rid of him next week or the week after. I'm going to feed them before they start having a hissy fit. Didn't mean to do that. As you can see, these are Anthony's pigs. Don't know whether you've actually ever seen them on Dad's videos or anything. But he's got 2 saddlebacks, and then over there he's got a Welsh white boar and 2 Oxford Sandy black boars, sows. Sorry. These 2 he's had recently, and he's had a litter of pigs off of both of them. They did really well. because they've all got, in each pen they've got a hut like that which is all insulated and that, and so when they come into pig we separate them off into the different pens and let them get on with it by themselves the best they can. If they need any help we'll get in and keep an eye on them, but 9 times out of 10 they seem to be alright and do it all themselves. And you get a few piglets that get crushed, but the thing is, we don't see it's very fair to, well, not fair, but just don't like to pen them up and hold them in place and let them be poked and prod at. But at least then they can be a bit more comfortable and that, and we do tend to have quite a good outcome with how Anthony does it. I'm just going to go feed them other ones because the boar was meant to be in here, but he decided that he was going to jump the fence. It's Christmas Day. He was going to jump the fence and he was running around here for a little while, but he's now back in the pen with the other sows, so it's been a pain in the butt, but oh well. I'm just going to put you back up here for now whilst I go around there and feed them. Well, there we go. I've just given them some sour rolls. He's just asked me to feed them this evening, so this morning. So he'll probably come back and give them another bucket of sour rolls tonight or something. I don't know how he does it, but yeah. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. As you can see, the sheep have spotted me. They decided that they were going to go out on Christmas Day as well, so that was fun. They'd gone up, they come through this fence here, where that gate is, run up into the top of the yard, up into Christmas Field, crossed along the top of Christmas Field, and then straight into Twin Trees. And then I went and found them in Twin Trees paddock, which was fun. So me and Shep got them out of Twin Trees and brought them back down into the farm, and then Chloe came and helped get them in the field and that. Just gonna let all our chickens and geese out. Chloe's got, don't know whether you've seen any of these, but we've got a few chickens, different bits and bobs. We've got some Indian runner ducks, we've got some geese, we've got a big old Muscovy duck over there, and then we've got Trevor the turkey. So yeah, so Trevor the turkey is Dad's turkey. He's a well weird thing, that turkey is. He comes around to the workshop here, comes in the workshop and sits with us and watches what we do. It's such a weird thing he is. But yeah, so today, what's happening today? We'll get a few loads of bales down, ready to be loaded on lorries. Dad is actually out on a lorry at the moment. We had a driver that didn't come in today. Well, he told us a couple of days ago, so Dad's taken over, he's doing one load into the power station today. So I've got to get a load ready to reload the lorry for Saturday, which is tomorrow, because the power station didn't work Christmas Day or Boxing Day, so they're sort of treating it as like an extra weekend. So we sort of worked Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday they took straw in, and then they're doing today and Saturday, so that they sort of keep up with what they need to do. So yeah, sorry, I was just a bit woke up probably about an hour and a half ago. Had a bit of a lie-in today, which was nice. Got to feed sheep today. We fed them. Well, we ended up feeding them on Christmas Day because they were being a pain in the butt. So what we tried to do is on Christmas Eve we bed them all down because the sheep are still in the field at the moment. So we put a bale of straw down in the field and make a nice bit of bedding area for them. Put a couple of bales of hay out for them, and then we've stacked up all the hay for the cattle so that they're all good for over Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the day after. So we did that Christmas Eve, and when we just keep a close eye on them and just keep our eye out on them. But yeah, so it's been a good Christmas here. We've got quite a bit of straw in over Christmas. Good half of a stack, well, not half a stack, but we had a good 10-15 loads go out this month, which is nice. It'll be a nice bit of money. I know it. What is it today? 27th of December. So not next week, but the week after, because it's 7th and 8th, is Lammer, and I'm pretty certain that we'll go to it one day, one of the 2 days. I don't know which day it will be. We'll find out probably on Monday, Tuesday that week what day we're going to go. We went last year because last year was the first year it was at the NEC, and yeah, it seemed a pretty good show. Felt weird not going in your shams and it being all muddy and wet and frosty. It did feel weird just walking in with your trainers into a big building. So I'd never been to the NEC before, so it's sort of it felt weird in that way, because I'd always known the Lammer show to be at Peterborough and to be outside in the air. It was a shame that some of the bigger ones like New Holland and main tractor brands weren't there, but at the same time it was also good to see some of the less known makes of tractor and machinery there, because Landini and McCormick had a big stand there with their newest tractors. I think they got up to about 190 horsepower now, if not more. And then you had like your Armour Track, they were all there. You did have your JCB there, and they had their new JCB loader with a new cab. It's when you've got used to them JCBs like ours, the 53595 like ours, love them loaders. I know they have their problems, but every machine does have their problems. And now I must admit, our newer loader, it's quite old now. It's a 2013 model, so it's quite an old machine really now. But it's been a good loader. It's done its job. It's done everything it's meant to have done. There's a few bits that need doing and servicing over winter on it, but we're plenty capable of doing that. Our little loader, that's a 56 plate I think, and that's got 9,000 hours on it, that does. We brought that second hand about 3-4 years ago, because we used to hire a loader in, and hire one in, but we had a look at the prices of hiring a loader got up and up and up, and in the end it was cheaper just to buy a loader, so we brought a loader in the end. And that's been a brilliant little loader. I love that loader. It's a lot less electrical compared to the new ones, and sometimes I do think they are going a bit far with the electrics and that, all in tractors and things. But the new loader had the new cab on it with the round glass, so it hasn't got the bar across the top of the cab, and the visibility was a lot better. But at the same time, we have had bales fall on the top of them cabs on our loader, and nothing's broke. The glass is broke on the top of the cab, and that is it. And if that bar is what the reason why we haven't had a bale come through the cab at us, then I'd much rather stick with having a bar there that you can smack your head off, and it's a pain in the arse to see when you're loading, and be safe. But I'm sure it's all been tested, and I'm sure it is safe, but we'll see. Well, you've got to move on when you're contractors. You've got to move on. You've got to keep up with the new machinery. I know we're a little behind at the moment. Our machinery is not the newest at the moment, but I'm sure a lot of it is going to get replaced in the next couple of years. We've got quite a lot of straw in the yard, actually. We haven't got so much in the yard, but quite a bit more up in top field. So we've got that stack there, we've got another stack over there, that stack there, that 90 deep stack, and then that Heston stack over there. We haven't got as much straw as we did last year. Last year we had about 8,000 tonnes. This year we're probably more around the 6,000 tonnes. So we got a bit less this year, but we didn't do bad. Cultivations, in the end we gave up because we were just making a mess. So next year is going to be an interesting year. Don't know, there's a lot of people that haven't actually got any seed in the ground at all that we know of around here, which is a big shock, because some of them are quite big farmers, and there's larger farmers with 3,000-4,000 acres that are really struggling, and I know that some of them are going to have a tough time. Well, there will just be a lot more spring cropping for next spring, but hopefully the fields will be as smooth as they possibly can be, because tramp lines and balers and pickup reels do not go well together, especially when they're deep. So hopefully they won't be too bad next year, but we'll see. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Now I've got a new GoPro Hero 8. I will be able to do a lot better quality and better. Well, I think the stabilisation on this is far better than my old session. So I'll go grab that now, actually, because that's in the loader. Yeah, it seems a very good camera. I should be able to do a lot better quality videos now. I'll still keep my Hero session, and I'll probably use it for sticking on balers and that, because I don't fancy dropping this into a baler and losing this. Chloe will not be happy if I did that. Because that was her main Christmas present. Oh, it's locked. But yeah, it's my main Christmas present from her, and very naughty for getting me it, but it's a very nice camera. And yeah, also there's a lot that's gone on, really, isn't there? Since I did my last videos. And I've said about, I got a Ford Ranger, new shape Ford Ranger, just after harvest, September time. Well, this is it. It's a Ford Wildtrak 3.2 litre. It's in silver. I did buy it second hand. It's a 67 plate, and it had 18,000 miles on it when I bought it, and it actually did have the Wildtrak roll bar on it. It's a nice truck, I love it. It's a brilliant truck. It's very comfortable, and you can't really compare it to like Dad's Wildtrak Ranger that he had, his 15 plate. They're just a completely different truck, I think. I bought the Truckman top straight from Truckman. I think that was £1,900, which I thought was a bloody lot of money. When it turned up, it was very easy to, well, it's very easy to fit, but I had to go into the wiring loom and cut into the wiring loom because it's got central locking and heated rear window, and it's bloody good. I don't know if it's locked, but yeah, central locking. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with it. And yeah, but no, I hope everybody else has a good Christmas. Trevor's happy. Trevor's definitely happy because he didn't end up on the dinner plate this year. He won't be ending up on the dinner plate. But yeah, so that's everything for now. I might do a bit of filming of me on the loader, getting bales down later on today. But yeah, alright then, I'll see you again soon.